Hello, you bellends. Welcome back to the Danger Pit. My name is still Chef Danger. Now, I want to take you back to 2022. I want to share with you guys a cook back from when I didn't really know what I was doing, and I wasn't really in the rhythm of recording my cooks, and I was just kind of clutching at straws and learning by my mistakes. And so this story starts with a dodgy, unnamed butcher in Leeds Kirkgate Market who have since moved from Kirkgate Market. I'm not going to name any names. They told me they were going to sell me a brisket, and what they handed me was a cube of mystery meat. So 3 years hence, and about, 80 barbecues hence, I know this now. It was a rib roast. I wasn't going to argue, because he was charging me £7 a kilo for what was, arguably a really good cut of beef. But it wasn't what I asked for, and I didn't know what I was doing with it. So come and join me on my journey as I muddle my way through this fucking mess.
What's for dinner, Jay? What is this?
Mystery meat.
Mystery meat. Just trying to sort of run my hand over and find things that feel gross, and then cut them off.
So I guess it making it aerodynamic is out of the question.
Yeah, I mean it's already more aerodynamic than a brisket is, for whatever it is, whatever this is. So it's kind of, I feel like
bricks are aerodynamic, right?
Yeah. I feel like this might be as good as it's gonna get. I don't know. We're taking the piss now. Hopefully, like in 16 hours, I'll be like, oh god, this is fucking delicious. I'm never doing a brisket again.
Then you'll have to ask your butcher for a cube.
I don't want to cut too much of this away. Right, I'm gonna stop hacking away all the connective tissue now.
Apart from that bit.
Apart from this bit, which I am going to. Just checking to make sure there's no bones more than anything. Bones don't equal prizes like it does in cereal.
What bones though, Mark?
Cereal
Who
bones.
knows? Leg bone, rib, who knows? Not a clue. Neck bone.
Definitely came from an animal. See, because it looks like a pork neck.
Skull bone. Slap for good luck.
You'll have a slap for good luck.
So, mistake number 2, right? So one of my pals suggested I try doing like a Nigerian Guinness Stout style injection, but I couldn't get Guinness Stout, so I used Guinness Draft and just threw it in a pan with some beef stock and some lard, and well, that's not a recipe. What was I thinking?
British.
I need a... This is how we make a classic British fish and chips. It's disgusting. That's gross.
Yes.
Right. We're gonna go knuckle deep.
God, it was like 60 degrees or something.
The thinking being, this will take less time to cook as well, because we are putting warm fluid in it.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Right, so what are we doing? So we've got the beef, we've injected it with beef tallow, made a huge mess. It was so disgusting. But let's get it rubbed, let's get it tied. The pit is ready. So let's do this. We're doing this outside so we avoid getting this everywhere.
It's been a great time.
It's how we retain the core audience and for the talent.
So I'm just recording the dog now.
Barbecue and dog on channel.
There'll be a bird on the biggest squirrel.
No ants. It's not for dog.
Just let them have a cook. And next week, short term. Actually, that comes up too weird. That could be a threat.
It's your turn, ants.
So you're thinking butchers twine it up so that it's like a giant cylinder?
So my thinking being, so there's a lot of connective tissue here.
Mm-hmm.
We've got this band that runs down here,
And if
which
that's
is
exposed, it's going to just get crispy and ruined.
like, I don't mind it getting crispy and ruined because I think that'll be tasty ruination. But the worry is if it just falls apart and I can't get it off the smoker in the end, and it's just, we're pulling pieces of beef as it's falling through the gaps and.
Yeah, I think this is going to be great. It's full of Guinness, it's full of tallow. Not going to lie, that is not the way I was expecting you to do it.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not an expert, but I've done this before-ish. Before with a lowercase b. Don't want to pull it tight, I just want to keep it together.
I fucked this right up and made a huge mess.
2020.
Fucking I made a huge mistake already. It's fine, it doesn't matter, it doesn't need to be good, it just needs to work. I mean, I said I've done it before, and not well, just before.
True that. Oh my god.
I actually ended up throwing that entire ball of twine away because it was covered in meat.
So, next time,
Mhm.
maybe twine before the rub?
Yeah.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
Absolutely full that you did that.
Yeah, me too. What?
It's probably gonna be wet. That's gonna take a while.
Yes. Oh, fuck it, it's going on like this.
Do you want some scissors?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, brother. Hey, Bobby. Alright, let's do this.
Get away, you sod. Right, okay.
What have we got? We've got 7 kilos of mystery meats. There you go. Sitting looking pretty. I'll see this in 8 hours.
Bye-bye, meat.
Go, Jago.
So I'm taking this probe out. Put it back in the other side. Of course! It literally has a label on it and everything. Being like, it's made of fucking metal, you big dickhead.
How's your hand, Jay?
Fucking hot! I am smart. Oh my word.
How's it looking?
That ain't gonna cut it. That
Really?
is moist and hot.
Right.
And my fingers are
We
very burned.
We can swap. My hands are like asbestos. Good.
Needed. Fuck me. Wow, you can just pick that up. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And take trays out the oven with their hands.
Jesus Christ, man. So,
Do you know what?
the skin on my fingers are doing that thing, you know, where it goes like really taut.
That
As if to say, like, it's really fucking hot.
Are you wincing?
Yeah. Why are you redoing that one?
So it was a little bit close to the metal. So
Ah,
we're giving us a
okay,
slightly
yeah.
inaccurate read. And then this goes back on there.
Watch out, it's really fucking ridiculously hot. I know this because I fucking picked it up.
Yeah, that'll happen. 3 hours in. We're at about 106 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, cool. Very soft texture. Very steaky.
Because it's a fucking steak.
Rub's stuck nicely, none of it's washed off, which I was worried it would all sweat out.
Which is a big load of bollocks because I can see in hindsight that using like a really coarse black pepper, which I was doing at the time, just didn't cut the cheese. It did in fact all wash off, and I can see that now.
Nice. Okay, so welcome to Pit Rescue. We're currently running too hot. I had to stack some extra fuel to wake the fire back up after I kind of forgot about it. And now it's all rolling a little bit too much. So we're going to put it side by side and decrease the airflow. So we're not choking the fire out, but we're not stopping it.
So I was cooking on hickory, and I love hickory. It's got a really powerful, pungent odour to it. Really intense smoke wood, but it's really dense and it burns really hot, so I just fucking spent all night fighting with these bastard fires. It was a pain in the arse from start to finish. Essential part of the barbecue experience is your pal rocking up with his landy on the back of a flatbed truck 8 hours late, obviously.
Oh, look at the colour. It's red. Proper red. It's from the hickory. Brian's not wrong, though. We could turn it upside down.
I'm just like, because the juice is stripped that way and then turn it upside down it goes back to the meat. I don't know if that's how it actually works.
That's 100% how it works, Brian. That's a good point.
Let's do that.
Right. Is the camera still on?
Yeah. Is that not insanely hot?
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Oh. Oh, look at that.
This is one of those times in my life when I would have very much benefited from a pair of gloves.
To do.
I just moved off the chair briefly,
So as well.
and the chair chased him, and he fucking, it only lasted about 15 seconds, but he completely shot himself. Oh. See, you shit, are you gonna come?
So I love hickory, but I've only ever really had it imported when it comes in planks, and it generally gets microwaved on an industrial scale to cure it. And so I've never had a chance to try, you know, real naturally seasoned hickory, but one day, who knows?
Right, let's top up the water. Flask water, nothing but the best for this. This is Brita filter water from the fridge.
Such voiceover.
It's just looking nice and wet. Horrible meat shibari.
I'm looking forward to this video.
I'm looking forward to this beef.
Waffly chill
I just need to go and get a wedge of lemon for the water. Okay, so now that that's doing its thing. So here's where we're at with this. So we've got the chuck cooking. Now, if this was a brisket, we'd pull it at 200 Fahrenheit. But because I'm pretty sure it's a ribeye, we can like cut into it like a steak and have it like rare, which it's almost at now. Now we shouldn't do that because it's 1 in the morning, and that's not what we wanted to eat.
It's about 15 hours before dinner time.
But we literally could. We could literally pull this off now, slice it down, and I've done something similar with lamb before, so I know it works. We helped it along through its cook by injecting it with beef tallow that was ripping hot.
Oh, fire.
Oh no. Because if we do, so we've got like one massive muscle that runs down the whole length of it, and so that's going to pull apart like string. So yes, we should do that, and that is the plan. And I'm happy we've verbalized this to immortalize the genius of, well, why should we change our plans just because the circumstances changed? I feel like that's a good way to discover when you're cooking, when you're pioneering. Okay, so what's pissing water? Can't see it. So I think that our foil parcel's been compromised, or time sped up again.
So it's 2 in the morning at this point, and now I'm blessed with hindsight. This is absolutely when we should have pulled this cook.
No, plenty of water.
I think it's punctured the first layer, but the actual soft innards of my firebox, no, that can't have come from the beef.
I don't see that dripping. It seems fine.
Oh well.
It's holding water fine. I think it did come from the beef. Oh my god. It's 3:15. You are on 126 Fahrenheit.
It's lost a lot of mass. It looks a little smaller on here now. Has it been stolen? Look, it's constricted all the way from here. You can see where it was resting on the grate. It's just gone.
Oh yeah.
Why didn't I pull it? We stayed awake for like 24 straight hours cooking this. We could have had some sleep.
What is it? It's a 6:30?
Yes.
6:30. We're very tired. We've been fighting with a fire. Fucking ages. We just couldn't keep it hot enough. You'd think you'd just add more wood, wouldn't you? Like, that's how fires work, isn't it? But anyway, let's have a look. Ooh.
Crispy.
Very nice. This is looking nice.
It's my experienced eye. I can see how this is now over smoked. Like, this ultra darkness isn't a good sign. I still wanted a bit of that red colour there.
We only turned this about an hour ago. The bark's getting pretty barky. I think it's getting almost to the point where it's going to be burning soon, but not quite. I reckon another hour, that'll do the trick. Then we'll get it. Okay.
Time is it?
I actually don't know. Feels like 9 in the morning. Chappers, what time is it? Okay. Daylight savings time. Wait a minute. Okay, so.
Thank you from the fucking Stasis pod.
This is what, 12.5?
Back to you in the studio.
Hello. Right, so here we've got this beef.
That looks like a nice piece of charcoal.
Yes, it does.
Oh, wow, that actually looks great.
There's a little carry handle. There we go. Right, so look, it's still juicy as fuck.
I mean, mate, that looks legit. Look at it.
So we've passed the stall. That's all evidently. How's it looking on the underside? Ooh. That's interesting, but still. Nice. Let's get the tallow.
Thank God. Need some juice.
Big fan of beef fat.
This is gonna be messy.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So what can we do with all this left over then? We need less than I thought.
Kinda called that one. You did put a whole brick in a pan. Call it a day. Details, details.
It's a nice pan, isn't
You having fun?
it? Actually, I'm thanks.
Beautiful.
Sussed it. Sussed it. Fucking
Perfection.
that looks a lot like bedtime to me.
That looks like dinner.
Let's get it probed. Ugh.
Oh, Jesus.
I gotta say that.
Cut that.
So it's 3 p.m. Looks like we've overshot, but it's not. It's because I can't quite find the coolest spot on here. Not yet. But I think we're done.
Boy! Fucking hell's bells.
We might have sussed it, you know.
Don't you dare, dog.
Right.
Bloody hell. That is motted.
The sound of someone shouting angrily in the background.
Get it!
If only someone hadn't done this twine like an idiot.
Wow, it's just pulling apart. Holy shit.
I've got to stop looking.
You can only get so erect.
Right, so what we could do is we could try and cut it.
I don't think you're gonna be able to cut that like anything.
In fact, I'm going to try and get one cross section through the middle.
Good luck.
Might have sussed it, you know.
Bloody hell's bells.
Ah!
Wow. Jesus Christ, it just falls to pieces.
Right, there you go. Put it in your sandwich. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm well pleased with that.
I still don't know what it is, but what it is probably quite tasty. Oh, go on, you gotta try it.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to get a bit
Does
with
it-
all the bits.
I'm curious to know if it tastes like Guinness.
So this was an enormous labour of love. Like, we cooked from like 2 o'clock on the Friday until 3 o'clock on the Saturday, and we were tired. We were dog tired. And we'd also been drinking the entire time, so I was in no position to give a sensible narrative. With the barbecue, the smoke in your nostrils, the smell of the food, everybody getting together, the drinks, the sunshine is just heaven. And this moment, when you get a taste of food, finally, after cooking it for ages, you definitely couldn't taste the Guinness, but it was salty, it was peppery, it was rich and sweet, smooth, silky texture, slightly marbly because it was like an overcooked steak, well done to the extreme. Could have pulled it sooner and enjoyed it a lot more, but just rich, delicious. And hickory's easily one of the strongest, mustiest smoking woods. Even after all this time, I can still remember how good that bloody rib roast was. What an absolute treat this was to share with all of our friends on this beautiful day. I love barbecue, man.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, you pulled that off, it just blasted meat.
Well, I don't know which one I'm